Welcome to Expressive Converse with Tiisetso. Today we have conversation with Tiisetso Chokwe. Our conversation will be on her journey on early childhood development. Umama we ECD, but this one is a young mama. and her journey in business. She's a business person and also a founder in early childhood development. Welcome to my studio, Tiisetso. You can greet our viewers.
Thank you, Tiisetso. Hello, viewers, wherever you are listening. Thank you very much, Tiisetso, for inviting me. I'm really honored.
Okay. Tiisetso, can you please share a bit about your journey? You know, Mina, I know ECD as for people who are my age. We are very young. For early childhood development. I'm seeing young people getting into the ECD sector nowadays. So I want you to tell me what motivated you to take a route to start an early childhood development.
I think the stones have turned. We are inheriting from our mothers. We don't want to start it at the later stage, but now, while we are still here. I started my ECD on 2022, January.
All right.
4th of January, yes. So what inspired me to open the ECD is because I'm a mother of 5 boys.
Okay.
So raising kids was not easy. And I think, again, the love for kids, it's something say long hore sim pushitse thata hore ke be ke bone ke fitlhile mo keleng. It was not an easy thing to do. Challenges were there. Challenges are still there because I'm still learning. I spotted a niche market around the area that I have started the ECD. There was no ECD there. So I just saw a need for an ECD. The biggest challenge is because it's around town. And then there has been other ECDs older than me, well developed than mine. So yeah, I had to fill in the big shoes.
Wow, that's very nice, Tiisetso. I think you are a fresh product. And even your ECD center, I went to see your ECD center. Yes. It's well located and you are bringing something fresh. What I can advise you to do is to have new products, you know, new things that those ECDs, Tiisetso, are not doing. So, and attract the young parents like you. I think you are on the right track. You did the right thing, and we are appreciating seeing young people like you joining our sector. ECD is the future. People are giving birth every day. We've got new children coming on earth every day, and parents are committed. Parents are busy. They need a safe place where they can keep their children. And not only safe place, no, they need to have people who know what they're doing. You know, you need to have. I want you to tell me more about your academic path into the early childhood development. You know what the problem is?
Yes.
Most people, they start ECD business because they don't have any job.
Yes, true.
And they don't even take into consideration that they study, they learn about it, you know. So I want you to tell me, Oguti, what is your academic part on the early childhood development?
Okay, so Tiisetso, you are telling the honest truth that when we start business, sometimes, more especially ECD, sometimes it's because people do not have jobs. But I started my ECD without any background of education or anything.
All right.
I just had my national diploma in financial management, and then I've never been in a crash business or ECD business. So I think what pushed me was the love of kids. So when I started the business, there are many things that I saw that I need to know.
Okay.
Hence, I have made a decision yahori ke register my diploma in ECD.
All right.
So that I can know how to operate. Remember, in the olden days, maybe when you've started, they did not demand many documents like now, the curriculums. Then we dance and yes, but I think that was the curriculum that you used to have that. But now things have evolved. Now we going with times. So I have decided that I register. I'm a new student.
Okay.
Back to books.
Okay.
To learn more about ECD so that I can, provide quality education.
Wow, that's very good. Tiisetso is a new student in early childhood development. Yes, she's a qualified financial management. And again, when she took a branch to early childhood development, she did not just relax. She decided to go and register for NQF level 5 national diploma early childhood development so that she can be a good leader and a good person to run her ECD center. Tuana, how is the support in the community where you have opened? 2022, 23, you are 2 years in the business.
Yeah.
So tell me, how in these 2 years, how is the response to from the community to your business?
When you do your business, you first look at the SWOT analysis.
Yes.
Now, how busy we are SWOT analysis here, how your strengths and weaknesses. You mostly tend to focus on what makes you happy.
Very
you
true.
just think that when I get there, everybody will be excited, and then I'll be knowing what to tell them and how to market my business, and then people will just come flowing like that because it's nearer. You are just checking the advantages more than the disadvantages. But to tell you the truth, when I got there, I started with 4 kids.
Okay.
On those 4 kids, 2 were mine.
Okay.
So yeah, the response was not that positive.
Okay.
But
Okay.
understanding very well that when you start a business, it's unlikely to boom at a go.
Yeah.
Remember, where I've started the ECD, there are also other ECDs that are old. They buy brand loyalty. Everything is about brand loyalty anyway. So they are loyal to the community. The community is loyal to the crashes. So obviously, it's not easy for you to say the new crash. One thing that I have asked why when I meet young ladies my age, those who I'm used to, when I'm doing my research, I found out that we didn't bring your kids there because we were skeptical. If you come and then you don't see kids, you decide to close up. So it was very challenging for me to open an ECD. It was not easy at all. More community already ECD is well developed. And then I'm coming from nowhere to start this huge thing. ECD is a huge thing because it's the beginning of development of the child.
Yes. Very true.
Yeah.
I like that. And I like the way you change your face when you say ECD is a big thing.
I take ECD very serious.
It is big.
Yes.
And it has changed my life. And I take ECD very serious.
Yes.
Because you are dealing with human beings. and you are dealing with the future of the country. And I like the way we are taking ECD. Twana, I'm happy that you are mentioning the curriculum. You are mentioning that it shows that you are following the right route, because at first people were keeping children and doing the IAEOU, then they sing, they eat and they sleep. But with you, you want to do the right thing, because ECD is education. And ECD is the foundation that we give to our children.
True.
So I want you to talk about your business. You know, I want us to talk about your business, because I see that with early childhood development, you know exactly what you're doing. And I'm seeing consistency in what we are doing. If you said we started with 4 children and we are still operating from 2022, today is 2025, and we are still operating. So there's this right thing that we are doing. You are consistent. And it pays, my baby.
Thank you.
It pays. When you are consistent with what we are doing, you get rewarded.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
because people will get to know you.
Yes.
When they pass, they check. When they pass, they check. One day said, this thing of taking my child far, there's an early childhood
Why
development.
not?
And we are praying for that to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you also spoke about the gap or in early childhood development. You spoke about that now you saw an opportunity, but when you are here, you realize that there are other early childhood developments that are there.
Yes.
But on the area where you erected your ECD center, there are
was
no early. So that is the gap that you managed to fill.
Yeah.
And that is a plus.
Thank
okay?
you. Thank
It
you
is
very
a plus.
much.
So
Yeah.
now I want us to talk about the business side. I'm seeing you as a very young person and having a very bright future. Then if you use the consistency that you used when you started in 2022 in your business, I think you have a brighter future. So tell me about your business.
The business dream, I'll call it a business dream. It didn't start now.
Okay.
Something that I had long time ago. I remember. Please don't laugh at me.
I don't know. You are laughing,
when I
so
was
I'm laughing with you.
No, I just remember this now. When I was at my primary school.
Okay.
And then one day I just told my dad that, Papa, ke nyako bula feme ya makasi.
Okay.
Then he looked at me and said, Ora hore he batho ba sa su ko ene tle bo rata batho ba su. So a dream of me being an entrepreneur has long been there.
Okay.
I remember even on my high school days,
Okay.
I will be late for everything, but I will never be late for this one show.
Okay.
In it's an 2:30, if not 3:00, and then skolo saka ne se kgolele ko high.
Okay.
It was called Making Moves.
Okay.
By Pepsi. So you would see different entrepreneurs there. So you know what? It has always been there, but I think nako ya modimo ke yona e right. Why itse nako e wena o tshwantseng o ithome ka yona. Before I started my ECD, I started with my kitchen.
Okay.
I have Mrs. Big Pot's kitchen. I decided to pause a bit because I had a baby. You know, when we are running a kitchen, you have to, each and every business anyway, you have to be hands-on. You have to be there. So when I had my 5th child, I had to pause.
Okay.
And, you know, restructure things. But my dream is to see Mrs. Big Pot's up running again. I do have many ideas about business, and I think in future, yeah.
I'm taken by the name Mrs. Big Pots. Wow. What is the services that Mrs. Big Pots?
Okay, Mrs. Big Potter, hake starta I was tembi. Now I like to look at the gap.
Okay.
Mo ho na leng a gap.
You feel the gap.
So go spetlele, Bronco Spirit Hospital, haina tuck shop or haina kiosk. People stay there for the longest time. ra itse mosko dipetlele ho tlala. So I decided to reka mogodu le bupi.
All right.
Then I bought mogodu le bupi le 3 kg ya gas.
Okay.
I cooked at home. I went to the hospital. Ha ke fitla ngiyafuthumeza lapho. Then people started buying. Now, when it's rainy days, I cannot sell because
You don't have a shade.
I don't have a, yeah. So, ka starta ka reka trailer.
Okay.
And then I registered the company. I always wanted my company to be professional. Small as it could be, it must be registered.
Hey! Twana!
So,
Wena una le ditaba
yeah,
wena.
that's where I started. And before then, when I had my first child,
Yeah.
2008,
Yes.
I used to sell the cook.
Okay.
I would give my mom a bucket. She will sell those cakes. Thursday is payday, and then I know that life is well up. So business has always been my life.
Okay. So you are not just a business person, you are an entrepreneur and you've got a registered business. And Big Pots started as an idea and now it's alive.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that I think I love you. I think I love you. You know what? You are saying to me you ustokile mogodu wa peya papa. Then you went to the hospital. You started selling, people, bought from you.
Yes.
Then the business, yabalidi challenge. The challenge is it's a shade. When it's raining, it means that your people cannot get your services.
Yes.
Then you decided to buy a
trailer.
A trailer.
Yes.
Then
a
now you
kitchen
can
trailer.
operate your business Monday to Sunday because the hospital is not closing. It's Monday to Sunday.
And you can operate anywhere. Abari game, go sports.
Then you go.
Then you go.
You just put it.
Abari whatever, wherever you go.
Yeah.
You must just make sure that you've got the correct papers.
Yes.
So that how whatever
don't
that
have
you
a
want
problem.
to. Yes, you don't have a problem. There are many ideas. Yeah, business. You cannot. I don't think there's anyone who can live without business. We are not all passionate about business, but then business is life.
Business is life.
Business is life, even if you are having your 7 to 4, but the legacy of your kids is in business.
By the way, you are employed.
Yes.
You are working.
I've got my 7 to 4.
7 to 4 work. So tell me, how do you balance your work? Because it's so challenging. You've got 5 children. You've got early childhood development. You've got your big kitchen, your big pot kitchen, and tell me, how do you are a mother, you are a wife to your husband. You need to manage your house as well.
True.
So it's amazing.
Yeah. So honestly, what I can tell you is that I'm not a superwoman.
You're not a superwoman.
Yeah, sometimes it can be overwhelming. But I think how nalele rato for a certain thing, it becomes doable.
Yes.
As I'm speaking to you now, when I finish here,
Yes.
I am going to work.
Okay.
After work, I am going to my ECD. Remember, the business will only succeed if you are hands-on. It's not an easy thing, and you cannot be productive when you are tired. So you must just have a space, time for everything. Have a space for your kids, have a space for yourself,
Okay.
have a space for your husband, for your family, and for your business as well.
Okay.
So I don't know how I manage, I can't tell.
I'm asking
but,
myself.
But through the
happening.
grace of the God,
It's
of God, we,
Yes.
yeah,
You manage.
ratswela pele, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what you are saying, you do your night shifts.
Yes,
So you from here you are going to work.
yes.
Then tomorrow morning you knock off, you go home, you refresh, then you go to your ECD center.
True.
Then after school, get on that.
Yes.
Wow.
My ECD imonate ka hore when I'm there, my kids ba folohela ko teng. So we tend to spend time together. I know that it's a little time, but also it's a legacy for them. They must, I think, one thing ke dumang hore re ire rona young people,
Yes.
young men and young women. Let us teach our kids to be responsible at an early age. Teach them business now.
Okay.
So that when they grow up, they know that it's a daily thing.
It's life.
It's life.
Yeah.
Whether I'm working or not,
I can
I
still
have
live.
the income, I
Yes.
can still live. So it's when they say to me, you don't spend time with us. We spend time. I can run a business in Naluluna.
Yes.
You are there to run the aftercare. I am there to run the daycare. So Naluluna, yes, you see.
Okay. And what advice can you give to a young person who wants to venture into early childhood development or into business? What advice can you give them? Because some people, they want to start businesses, but they're afraid of the challenges that comes with it.
What I can tell you is that there's no growth without challenge.
Okay.
So you have to be ready for challenge.
Okay.
If you want to start your business, just know that you are going to meet challenges. There will be people discouraging you. There will be negative opinions. But if una le lerato for that thing, start. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for when. Start. And then most importantly, do research. A little bit of research about a thing that you want to start. And when you've done research, it doesn't mean it's not going to fail. You're going to fail many times.
With that research.
It's a process of you getting there.
Yeah.
It's not smooth sailing.
Yeah.
It is not roses all the way. O tlowa, o itlhotlhore, o tswele pele, uwe, o itlhotlhore, seek for advices. Those people ba o bonang hore you can learn from them. O ska ba tlohela. Bona, run. Ha ba re ba kwa tsamaya. Ha ba re search for each and every little information that you can get. Then you'll see, you'll prosper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Tona. So the advice that you are giving people is that start anyway. Challenges are there to make you grow.
True.
You cannot grow without challenges.
There's
Tona,
no
there's
way.
this word, it's a big word, collaboration.
Yeah.
You have other, you said you've got other early childhood development centers. You've got other business people who are selling food in the community. What is your take when it comes to collaboration? What are the advantages of collaborating with people who are having the same ideas as yours?
I get very unity is power, isn't it?
Yes.
United, we stand.
Divided
Divided,
we
we
fall.
fall. It's like that. What I love about ECD or any other business, if oya ka moya o pila le pelo e pila, there's no need for you to be scared of anything. Mam Tembi, you are running an ECD, I'm running an ECD. What I do, you cannot do. We're doing one thing, but then
Differently.
how we bring it to people, it will always differ. I will always have my customers, you'll always have your customers. Collaboration is very important because there you can share ideas, and with idea ya motho mongwe wena o kgona go expanda. Why understand? It's called healthy competition.
Okay.
So I think most of people I think re pila taba ya healthy competition. Okare we are more scared or yo hanga motsa this the customer di tla ya ko yena, hanga motsa that the customer, and it is not true. I liked the fact that you said Harris Tatamo bana ba belegwa daily.
Yes.
it means everybody only share high on the pie. So me collaborating with you, it won't kill me. The thing that kills business is when you're not dedicated to your business. And that's it.
Okay.
When you're not doing your researches, when you are not how to expand your business, it's not the collaboration.
Okay.
If you feel more comfort zone, then that's where things get messed up.
Wow, that's very good. Tiisetso says when you collaborate, you learn from each other. She's saying that there are things that you can do that she cannot do.
True.
And she's saying that there are things that she can do that you cannot do. Then when you learn and collaborate from other people, you grow. And there is no way the customers.
No.
The only time that you will lose customers is when you don't want to grow and when you don't do a research on how to satisfy your customers. Customer satisfaction comes first. So if you are in early childhood development, and there are other early childhood development centers growing or mushrooming next to you, don't worry. Children, you said what? Children are being born every day. She's saying that people are getting pregnant every day.
Every day.
And there are new children coming on earth.
Remember.
So you need to set standard for your
Yeah.
ECD center or for your business and do research.
Lots and
Twana,
lots.
let me ask you a question. What keeps you motivated in challenging days? Because when you're in business, there are those days.
Yeah.
What uplifts your spirit and you feel coming back and continue?
I think first of all, it will be Mudimu.
God.
Itlaba Mudimu, to think that doing business, you are serving his purpose.
Yeah.
Secondly, you always think of the changes that you have made to the people that
Wow.
you have hired.
That's very good.
Now, when those days comes and you remember that ke beile borotho mo tafoleng ya motho, no.
I can't stop.
Instead of me having a meltdown, ke kopa ipetha lehetla ke re, girl, you are doing it. It might not be right today, but you are on the right path.
Okay.
So yeah, that is the one that is motivating me. Again, ECD bathong ke therapy, you know.
I know it.
When you think of your kids bago crashing, you just laugh all the way. Even in your troubled days, you will think, oh, Amara, if ke fitla ko bo ma babies, ke tlo bona mokete le mokete, ka bona ka ya go 3 to 4, then ke tlabe ke botsiwa ditaba, ka ya go 4 to 5, ke tlabe ke bakiwa. I've got all the love that I need.
Wow.
So, yeah, ECD bona, it's a way to go. Go if I peace, I don't want to lie.
What motivates Tiisetso on challenging days are her customers, are her workers. She's saying that waking up, feeling down, but knowing that she made a decision to provide bread to a certain family, and that person is at the ECD center or goes Betlela on the kitchen, on the big kitchen. It's big kitchen.
Mrs. Big Pot.
Mrs. Big
Yes.
Pot. And when she feels like giving up, she will think of those people and she will just stand up. And again, thinking of her children in the Early Childhood Development Center, she will just stand up and gain
The strength.
strength to move on. No, I'm learning that you are not a selfish person. You know,
No.
you don't check how much money you get in the business,
No.
but you check on the change that you bring to people.
I don't know, Sister B. You know, when I was young, I was motivated by many people.
Okay.
There was this, I think she's a grandmother now,
Okay.
Felicia Mabuza
I
Settle.
know her.
There's Oprah Winfrey. Those were the shows that I
Watch.
wouldn't want to miss.
Yeah.
So, hence, in the near future, my wish is to see everybody or every woman who wishes to be in business a khona ho tsena a ba le access basadi re upliftana. Hence I'm in my era ya ho bona hore mosadi o mong le o mongwe o fitlhella mo a nyakang. I'm persuaded to start a movement.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
My movement started long ago.
All right.
I think everything started long ago.
Okay.
A thing has to be birthed, crawl, and then it's amaye, then it flourishes.
Like a child.
Yes. So my vision was to have a movement ya basadi called Emang Kadinao Basadi.
Emang
Kadinao
Basadi.
Basadi. Remember,
Okay.
I'm Motswana from Northwest.
Okay.
So when I get here in the Ndebele culture, it was Emang Kadinao Basadi, and then I loved and recognized the people of this place. I think Beng Mabu are the Ndebeles.
Yes.
So I just had a vision of Haikaba Emang Kadinao Basadi Jamani Genyao Bafazi.
Ngiyakuzwa ke nje.
You hear me, ne?
Ngiyakuzwa nje.
Emang Kadinao Basadi
Emang ngenyawo Jamani ngenyawo bafazi.
Jamani Genyao
Bafazi,
Bafazi.
yeah.
There it will be networking
Wow.
and marketing. If I can just see women coming together with their banners, presenting their work to other women, giving each other bread. If I say I've got an ECD, it has night care and holiday care, weekend care, so on and so forth. The other one is having a bakery. Then we can exchange, knowing that if I want bread, I will order from this person, and this person can bring the kids to me. You see, this one is doing marketing. One thing eri irang re le basadi o ka re re na le ho boifa. So we need to explore more. Ha re kopane, I think yona taba ya collaboration again.
Yes.
Ha re kopane re le basadi sharing ideas. Le di business tsa rona, they will be on the spot because we will be knowing the financial section, the marketing section, where do we go when we want to advertise, things like this. So I want to see myself get homile that movement. I don't know when, but it's on the pipeline.
Can you say the name Emang?
Emang Kadinao Basadi.
Emang Kadinao Basadi, Jamani ngenyawo bafazi. It's an initiative by Tiisetso. Tiisetso wants to see women networking and doing marketing together. She don't want us to compete with each other, but she wants to see us complementing each other.
True.
She has a dream of us bringing our different businesses in one room. Then we do the advertisement, we do the marketing, people come and buy. And when someone buys from you and they don't buy from you, you are happy for me. And when one customer gets in and buy from you, and I think I love that.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it happening. It's a business market where all businesses will come together, then we call people and they buy.
And they grow.
And we grow.
And we do better
And we
things.
go back to our families and feed them.
Yes.
Tiisetso is not just a young woman. Tiisetso is a package. And when you look at her, she's just a dynamite. But this one is a bomb. She's just a bomb.
Powerhouse.
And she's just a powerhouse.
Thank you.
And the nice part of it, she's a woman of God. She is a prayerful woman. And again, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
You know, we think that business is for those ugly people, the business then with her it's different, and she's beautiful inside out.
Thank you very much.
How do you find balance? No, I know that you are a mother, you are a wife, you are a business person, you are an ECD founder. How do you balance your life through all these things? just one word that will give our audience. Ukuthi, okay, night shift, preschool, spetlela. Now there's big pots, what, and there's emang kamautu kadinawo basadi. How do you balance yourself?
Everything
your work,
in a nutshell. One word. Working together as a family.
Okay.
Because as I've told you that my husband is a very hands-on person, and I thank him for the man that he is. I think I'm where I am because of his support. He has always been there. So whatever that we do, we try to do it together. Obviously, but when we go to the ECD, for example, we all know ECD practitioners, we have to paint, we have to do all. So we partake on those things really so that it's rabereka, but we also spending time together. You see? So I think what makes us or what makes me manage is to collect them to be near me so that we can do all things together.
She has mentioned in her presentation that she's working with her children. The first partners in her business are her children. When they come back from school, they go to the early childhood development for an aftercare. Then they will be there with the mother. Then that's how she spends time with her children. Now she's mentioning that she is working in partnership with the husband. So when they paint the Early Childhood Development Center, it's when they spend quality time together because they're doing things together. I see her as a family person as well. You can see that she wants to work, but she doesn't want to lose the bond between the husband and the children. And if you can go to a center and see the relationship that she has with her staff, you'll be amazed. You won't even tell who is the staff member here and who is the manager, who is the boss, and she's just that person who nurture people and with her motherly love. Twana, what last words can you give to our viewers? That one person who is stuck in life, who don't know whether they are going or they are coming, who wants to stand up and do something in life, what can you say to them?
In life, you only have you. It's up to you whether you want to stand and not just stand firm. Stand to your word. No one is going to pick you up, unfortunately, in this life. We can only do hufitla but the person who knows exactly who ubatlang kuwena. And it's only you who can make that happen.
Sure. What's She's so young and she's so powerful with words. She knows how to package her words. What she's saying that there's only you. And you are the only person who knows what you want. And you are the only person who can stand up and do something. So how do it because you want to. But there are lots of opportunities out there and she is available to advise and assist. I saw her doing that for her community. She will call women and she's just a package. She will call women and assist them in early childhood development. Yes, she's not that old in the sector of early childhood development, but the little knowledge that she has, she is sharing with people. Actually, she is more a giver than a taker.
True.
You know, she will make sure that after her night shift on a Saturday, she will call ECD practitioners and their founders, and she will be assisting them and sharing information. You know what? She does what she says. She's a doer of the word. Sithanda sami.
Re tshameke bathong, re tshamekeng le kgati.
Yeah, wena.
You know, just to loosen up. Huh? We need it. Wellness how it comes first when it comes to ECD and you being a human being.
You are just an amazing person.
Thank you very much.
Don't change. All
Thanks,
right?
thank
And
you,
you know
I
what?
won't.
I want you to tell people on where they can find you, where they can follow you. We've got social media, we've got Facebook, we've got TikTok, we've got WhatsApp. Just give people. There are people who want to talk to you. People who want to know better. There are parents out there who will be hearing this. They want to bring their children. Because I think if I was still a young mother, I would definitely bring my child to you. But if I can have grandchildren, I will definitely bring to your ECD center.
Thank you.
Share your contacts with us.
Okay, I'm everywhere. I am on Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook, you find me there. Ke Tiisetso Chipa.
Okay.
I'm using my maiden surname.
Okay.
Go TikTok. I'm
Okay.
Tiisetso C. Ke teng ko Instagram ke nna Tiisetso Chipa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your WhatsApp
I'm
number?
there on my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is 072
Okay.
731
Okay.
6235. The alternative number is 076 242 9691. That's the Eagle Nest number.
Can you
the
repeat your
ECD.
numbers again?
It's 072
072
731
731
6235.
6235. Alternatively,
It's 076
076
242
242
9691.
9691. This is the conversation with Tiisetso, a phenomenal woman, a phenomenal leader, and a business person. You can follow her on her social media and also contact her on the numbers that I've given you. I am Sestembi. And if you want to join me on our podcast, you can contact me on 066 046 8230. Bye-bye.